The mandrill is a large Old World monkey native to West Central Africa. Mandrills are the largest monkey species and one of the most colorful. They resemble baboons, but DNA studies show they are more closely related to mangabey monkeys. Male mandrills are particularly noted for their extraordinary coloration. Their faces are adorned with bright blue ridges on the sides of their noses and red stripes running down the middle, which are flanked by yellowish-white fur on the chin. The skin on their buttocks is also vibrantly colored in shades of blue and purple, which serves as a visual signal for group members when they move through dense forest underbrush. Females and juveniles are much less brightly colored, with more muted versions of these facial and posterior colors. Mandrills are stocky and muscular animals with robust bodies. They have long, powerful arms suited for climbing and foraging in trees, as well as on the ground. Their canine teeth are very prominent and can grow over 5 centimeters long in males, used primarily for defense and display. Mandrills are sexually dimorphic, meaning males are significantly larger than females. Male mandrills are the largest monkeys, standing around 65 to 80 centimeters tall when on all fours. They can weigh between 25 to 30 kg on average, with some individuals reaching up to 40 kg in exceptional cases. Females are much smaller, typically around 55 to 65 centimeters tall. They weigh around 10 to 15 kilograms. Mandrills are known for forming some of the largest social groups among primates, called hordes, which can consist of several hundred individuals. During peak foraging periods, hordes of up to 600 mandrills have been observed, though smaller groups are more common. Males play a significant role in social structure, with dominant males maintaining control over the group. The most dominant males typically have the most vivid coloration, which serves as a visual cue to assert their rank. Lower-ranking males, or those not ready to compete for dominance, are less colorful and more solitary. Mandrills use a wide array of facial expressions to communicate. A silent bare-teeth face is a common gesture of submission or peaceful intent, while aggressive postures include raising their eyebrows and exposing their long canines. They produce a variety of sounds to communicate, including grunts, roars, and rhythmic two-phase grunts that are used by dominant males to signal their presence and status to other group members. Mandrills have scent glands on their chest, and dominant males will rub their chest on objects to mark territory or signal their presence to other mandrills. To avoid physical confrontation, mandrills often rely on intimidation displays. Males will flash their teeth, puff up their bodies, and shake tree branches to scare off rivals or predators. When fights do occur, males use their large canine teeth to inflict serious injuries. However, outright fighting is relatively rare compared to visual and vocal displays of dominance. Mandrills are active during the day, spending the majority of their time foraging for food, grooming each other, and socializing. While mandrills are primarily ground-dwelling, they are adept climbers and will often retreat to trees for safety or to sleep at night. Their strong arms and hands help them navigate both environments easily. Grooming is an important part of mandrill social life, strengthening bonds between individuals. Grooming serves not only to clean the fur but also to reinforce alliances, calm tensions, and express affection. Dominant individuals often receive more grooming than others. Mandrills, despite their stocky build, can move surprisingly fast when necessary. They are primarily terrestrial and use their speed to escape predators or navigate through dense forests. While specific studies on mandrill speed are limited, it's estimated that they can run at speeds of up to 40 km per hour in short bursts. They typically prefer walking on all fours, quadrupedal locomotion, and while they aren't built for long-distance running, their strong limbs allow them to move swiftly over short distances when they need to avoid danger or chase after food. Mandrills are not known to be natural swimmers, and they typically avoid water whenever possible. They primarily live in dense forests and spend most of their time on the ground or in trees. Unlike some primates, such as macaques, which are good swimmers, mandrills generally do not swim as part of their natural behavior. However, like many animals, if forced to cross a body of water, mandrills might be able to paddle through it in emergency situations. They are capable of crossing small streams or shallow rivers, but they would not seek out water for swimming or spend time in aquatic environments by choice. Mandrills exhibit friendly behaviors among their own kind, especially through grooming, which strengthens social bonds and helps maintain group cohesion. Females and juveniles are more likely to engage in friendly and cooperative behaviors. Within their social groups, they follow a strict dominance hierarchy, where friendly behaviors may also be influenced by rank. While submissive members may show friendliness toward dominant individuals, this can quickly change if dominance is challenged. In the wild, mandrills tend to be shy and avoid human contact. They prefer to retreat or stay hidden in dense forests. However, if cornered or threatened, they can become aggressive, especially males with their large canines. Mandrills raised in zoos or sanctuaries may become more accustomed to humans, but they are still unpredictable and can be dangerous, especially if they feel threatened or stressed. While they may appear calm or curious in captivity, mandrills are wild animals and should not be considered tame or friendly in the way domesticated animals are. Like many monkeys, mandrills have large cheek pouches that they use to store food. They can stuff their cheeks with large amounts of food to eat later, a handy feature for foraging in the wild. A large portion of the mandrill's diet consists of fruits, which they forage in both trees and on the ground. They prefer ripe, sugary fruits when available and will travel long distances to find them. Mandrills also consume seeds and nuts, using their powerful jaws to crack open tough shells. When fruits are less available, mandrills will eat leaves, shoots, stems, and fungi. These foods are often a fallback when other preferred foods are scarce. Mandrills actively hunt for insects such as termites, ants, and beetles. Their long fingers help them dig into the soil or decaying wood to extract insects. In addition to insects, mandrills will eat small vertebrates, including birds, frogs, lizards, and sometimes even small mammals like rodents. Mandrills may also raid bird nests to eat eggs. Mandrills have large cheek pouches that allow them to store food while foraging. This is particularly useful in areas where competition for food is high or when they need to quickly move to a safer location before consuming their food. Mandrills' diet varies depending on the season and what is available in their habitat. In fruit-rich seasons, they will focus more on fruits, while in leaner periods, they rely more on leaves, fungi, and insects. Mandrill breeding usually aligns with the rainy season when food resources are more abundant. This ensures that the young are born during times when food is plentiful, increasing their chances of survival. In some regions, breeding can take place from June to October. Mandrills exhibit strong sexual dimorphism, meaning males are much larger and more brightly colored than females. The dominant males, with their vibrant blue and red facial coloration, are the most successful in attracting mates. Their colorful appearance, large size, and dominant status are crucial in competing for breeding opportunities. During the breeding season, dominant males become more aggressive and actively compete for access to receptive females. They often use vocalizations, posturing, and their vivid facial colors to assert their dominance and attract mates. Female mandrills signal their reproductive readiness through sexual swelling around the genital area, which becomes red and enlarged when they are in estrus, ready to mate. This visual cue attracts males and indicates that the female is fertile. While dominant males are more likely to secure mates, females may also show some degree of choice in selecting partners, often favoring the most dominant and brightly colored males. The gestation period for mandrills lasts about 6 months. Mandrill infants are typically born during the dry season, when the weather is more favorable and food is still abundant, around December to April. This timing increases the infant's chances of survival. Females are the primary caregivers for their offspring. After birth, the mother carries the infant with her, nursing and protecting it closely during the first few months. Mandrill infants are highly dependent on their mothers and are nursed for several months before transitioning to solid food. While males usually do not participate in caregiving, the social structure of the group provides protection for the young. Other females, including relatives, may help groom and care for the infants. Males reach sexual maturity around 4 to 8 years of age. However, they often wait until they are older and stronger before competing for dominance within the group. Females generally reach sexual maturity earlier, around 3 to 4 years of age, and begin reproducing sooner than males. Mandrills typically give birth to one infant at a time, and the interval between births is often about 1 to 2 years, depending on environmental conditions and the mother's health. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for even more viewing pleasure. Don't forget, like and comment. Feel free to share.